6:45 on the 9th day. So we're going to cycle from Bonner Bridge to OGroats. It's 104 miles. I'm probably a little bit behind where I wanted to be because I don't want to be on the road at 5 o'clock. And it's quite a tough day today. But feeling okay. Glad to see the back of it. Glad to see the back of you, tent. Come in, tent 87. Your time really is up. Morning everyone. I would stop and do a longer kind of intro to today, but the midges are out in force, and I stopped earlier to do some filming. It was absolutely barren. The landscape was out on my own. I kind of got away very late this morning, but we got attacked by a swarm of midges. It was like something out of a bloody Hollywood B movie. So I've just stopped at pit stop 1, 30 miles in. There's 40 to go. Let's take us to 70, the next pit stop, and then just 34 along the coast before OGroats. So I'll perhaps catch up with you then, when I've left the Scottish midge friends behind. Feeling good. So glad it's the last day. Wearing my Macmillan top, not Macmillan top, wearing my Curie top. We'll talk about that later. Just come over the bridge at Betty Hill, which basically is the end of the journey to the coast, because we're going to turn right in a moment and follow the coast road all the way up and down really to OGroats. That's the last we'll see of the Highlands for a while. We followed this river estuary all the way down, and that will go out there to the sea. We're going to see the sea on our left hand side all the way along. Should be some beautiful shots there. Been doing some nice riding this morning with lots of thinking time. It's been quite good. I've enjoyed it. Think about Linda, sister Linda, not Linda wife. Well, I do think obviously Linda wife, but you know, you get what I'm saying. It might even be sunny enough to take off my winter top and ride into OGroats with the Marie Curie shirt on show. We'll see. It's going to be a lovely afternoon. New hips and new knees, all working well. Everything's good. Lots of cyclists coming up the hill now. I started off really late this morning. Really late, so I don't know. Pretty much the last person out. Caught lots of people up. So life's good. Just stopped at the top of the hill before we move along the coast for a quick coffee. So there's 31 miles more to go to OGroats. Seems a shame to finish. Really enjoyed it. think we're well on for our £4,000. So a big thank you for everyone who's done that. That's a real achievement. So this is the road that leads straight into OGroats. So the journey's almost over. Kind of ride is just coming in. A bit of a schoolboy error though, about 30 miles ago, just after pit stop 2. Trying to rearrange stuff into my pockets. Anyway, not paying attention, a little bit of a pothole over the front handlebars, took a tumble. So I dented my pride. The ambulance or paramedic or whatever they are came. I've kind of left a certain amount of skin from my hip on the road to OGroats as a memento, yeah, not a good. It's a shame because today was just going so well. Strong legs, fantastic, felt great. Good to see the end of the journey. You know, lots of thoughts and what have you. Anyway, what a prat. Good news is, bike's not damaged, ego is. That can be repaired. I'll see you in OGroats. Celebrations at OGroats. Wow, that was a good 9 days. You'd never think a sign could be so popular. There's a huge queue to go and get the photo done. So I think I'll go and get a shower. I'm going to ask a lady to take me photo in my Marie Curie top. So, safe and sound at home, and thanks to SH on the old taxi driving. Great news on the sponsorship side. We're well over the £4,000 target when we factor in our 25% gift aid. So really pleased with that. It takes about £4,500 of sponsorship to run Marie Curie for 1 hour, which perhaps gives you a flavour for the extent of work they do as an organisation. So I'm really pleased that we are contributing, even if it's just for 1 hour across the UK, with that organisation to deliver the kind of care and support that it does so well. Initially I was going to ride my Land's End to OGroats adventure just for myself. I fancied that, you know, I did it 5 years ago with new hips and new knees, perhaps I should do it again, so kind of signed up accordingly. But it struck me when we lost as a family Graham Sherlock Brown earlier this year. His final days were spent with Marie Curie, and they really looked after him. They made a big difference, and it was in such a stark contrast to what we'd experienced as a family with my sister who passed away previously in Cyprus without that support. That made me think, yeah, you should ride for yourself, but you should also try and do something good and ride for an organisation. And I'm chuffed to bits that Curie kind of came to mind. We collectively, through your support and help, have managed to do what we've done. So a big thank you for that. You may notice that I'm wearing a sling. I mentioned in the video earlier that I took a bit of a tumble 30 miles outside of OGroats, kind of dented my helmet, or trashed my helmet, ripped the shorts, and certainly dented my ego. But soldiered on and crossed the line. But it turned out that I'd kind of done a little bit more damage. So diagnosed yesterday through an X-ray with a fractured shoulder. So off to the fracture clinic for me on Thursday to ascertain what I need to do. I think all you actually do is keep it still and stable. I think that's what you can do. Fortunately for me, we still have the bell from when I had my knee operation, so I'll be able to use that bell clearly when I require tea, as and when. And Nurse H is really chuffed that her role in life in supporting this champion athlete is still there at the fore, not showing a happy bunny. In closing, I'd just like to say I'm really pleased that you were able to join me on some of that journey. If some of the camera work was a bit shoddy, maybe some of the content a bit naff, if nothing else, you've seen, gained a flavour, I guess, of what it's like riding the thick end of 1,000 miles over the 9 days from one end of the country to the next. Land's End to OGroats 2017. Would I do it again? Yes. Would I do it again with 800 other people? Probably not. Smaller group I think would be better. But I will do it again, and I'll do it again when I'm 60 and see how we get along then. In the meantime, thanks again. It's been great fun for me, and I'm glad I was able to share a bit of it with you.